Happy Christmas Eve. How is everyone? Welcome into Beck's Craft and Spot. I am Becca. Say hi when you hop in. Let me know you're here. Oh my goodness. My computer is making me answer questions to log in. So I don't know why it's doing this. So hopefully I'll be able to get in so I can see questions. Oh my goodness, it's saying the answers are incorrect. This is not good. Hi, Miss Debbie. Hi, Miss Lou. Hi, Miss Charlotte. How are you? Thank you for scattering the buttons, everyone. So what happens if you don't remember what, answer security questions for access recovery. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. I cannot, for some reason it's asking me to answer my security questions, and when I answer them they're saying that they're wrong, so I don't know. Has anybody ever had that issue before? Are they case sensitive or anything? Saying it's incorrect. Can't access your account. Let's see. Now it's letting me put my password in, so let's see what happens. Oh my goodness, that was that flared up my anxiety for a little bit. How is everyone? Hi, Miss Stephanie. I'm sorry I can't see my phone that well, so I'm trying to get into my computer so I can pull up the Facebook so I can read the comments. But we are I'm sorry. My daughter posted something on Facebook about the kid's dad passing away, so I was reading that for a minute. Merry Christmas Eve, everyone. Yes. How's everyone's day been going? Are you ready for tomorrow? I wasn't sure what I was gonna do tonight. I had a couple ideas in mind that I saw last year, and I bought the supplies to do it, and now I don't know where they're at. So hopefully I'll find them over this summer, because I plan on straightening up and reorganizing my craft space. So I'll have to put them somewhere where I know for a fact I'll be able to grab them next year. And then I had another idea with to use wine corks. So if you have wine corks laying around, you might want to put them somewhere where you know where they're at, because Thursday when I come on, I plan on doing like 3 or 4 quick crafts, and one of them involves wine corks. I have some wine corks, but I couldn't find them. Hi Tom, how are you? Merry Christmas. I received an order that I order my chalk paint from Lori over at miltonsdaughter.com, and I Hi, Linda. How are you? Hi, Miss Crystal. This is a new color. It has a built-in top coat, so I'm assuming that means it doesn't need a sealer. And this is made by the color is Provincial, and it's like a gray. It's like a gray color, but it looks like it might have some copper tones in it because it's got like copper up here around the top of it. So I think it just needs to be stirred up a little bit. But I thought about using it tonight. And this is going to be like a learning thing together because I haven't used very many transfers. I put the transfers over the summer on that cabinet. That turned out really good, but this is artesian furniture paint, and it's all-in-one paint, DIY cottage color. I've not ever used this one before, but I thought the color was interesting. So I have my ribbons here. I am going to make a bow tonight for this project. I have this cutting board. It's ceramic, and I believe that I have 2 of these, and it is from Thanksgiving because it says thankful on it, and I'm pretty sure it retails here in the US for $24.99. I'm pretty sure I got this in one of the Michael's grab bag boxes for $10 because this is not something I would normally buy. It says hand wash only, wash before use. So apparently you can use it as an actual cutting board, but I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna craft with it. Yes, hello Miss Joanne, and Merry Christmas to you. I'm just going to I'm kind of nervous, so that's what I'm not really hopping into it. I also got this, and this is something I'm going to have to use next year because I just received this stuff today. But I also got this, I don't know if you can, let me take it out of the package. It's the Iron Orchid design. It's the Santa sleigh mold. And I thought about using the air dry clay with this and using it. See, isn't that pretty? And it's got a reindeer with it. The reindeer, and it's got presents. It's so pretty. But this is something else we'll be doing next year. I'm going to have to get, figure out where I can put these molds if I'm going to start ordering these, where I can find them really quick. Hi, Miss Darlene. Merry Christmas. So this is going to be a next year project, and then And then I have the IOD transfers that I'm going to use tonight. I'm going to put a snowman on this. But we can go through this book and I can show you what all is in it. These are so pretty. You can make a lot of little ornaments with all these. I'm trying to get away from my light. There's that. And there's that one. Aren't these so pretty? Merry Christmas, Miss Charlotte. Thank you for hopping in. We could also do this Good Tidings one. I thought, well, any of these bigger ones, but I like the snowman that's in here. The snowman is the one I want to use. I think that'll be really pretty. They are really nice. I'll make a lot of ornaments with them next year. And these would be pretty if you got like candle holders or jars and put those on the front. Those would be really pretty. And that was the last page. So, and then they also give you like a scraper thing with it. But I'm going to, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to paint it, because even if I put this paper towel over it, you can still see that thankful through it. I was hoping I'd be able to scrape it off, but it's not, I'm not able to do that. So I'm going to use this this chalk paint that I just got. I'm going to use it to cover it. And then, like I said, this is going to be a learning experience for both of us. I'm not sure if what I'm doing here is going to turn out right. Hello, everyone. Hi, Miss Sherry. Hi, Miss Serena. I'm sorry I couldn't see your name. I need to figure out how to make the wording bigger on my phone. I don't know if that's possible or not. But I got half of my this is not the same as the other stuff that I'm used to. This is really runny for some reason. It needs to be stirred, that's why. My shaking was not doing anything for it. See, it looks real runny in there, and then when I get in there, it's really thick at the bottom. So I just need to stir it, I guess. If I had known this, I would have done it earlier. I thought it was more like the other brand, the DIY chalk and clay based paint. That's what I thought it was more like. But this is like buying a gallon of paint at the store. You gotta make sure it's really stirred together before you use it. Is anybody baking anything really good tonight? Who else having their Christmas dinner tomorrow? I think that's stirred good enough. So let's try this again. Yeah, that's better. Gonna take, since this is ceramic, it's gonna take a couple coats to cover. And I will put a coat on this, and then I will dry it, and then I'll put another coat on it and see what it looks like. When I get done here, we're having our Christmas Saturday, so when I get done here, I'm going to go in and watch Christmas movies with my husband the rest of the night, and then I'm gonna spend all day tomorrow cleaning up and everything to get ready for the weekend. Hi, Miss Karen. Let me know if you guys are new here with me tonight. I'd love to know. If this is your first time watching me, please let me know. I am normally here on Mondays and Thursdays. But in December, I always do the 12 days of Christmas. And that didn't work out so well this year, so I'm supposed to be doing like the 12 crafts of Christmas now. And I think I'm on my 9th. I'm not really sure exactly how many I've done. Since I've never used this paint before, I am still moving my heat around because I don't want it to bubble up. Really, Miss Lou? That's awesome. Thank you for staying and supporting me. I appreciate you. I just have a few places that are still wet. Hi, Miss Linda. Hi, Aunt Alice. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Miss Lou. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate you. There's still some places right here in the center that aren't wanting to dry. What I'm going to do is put another coat on it, and then hopefully that'll cover. Hopefully that'll cover it pretty well, and then I'm going to dry that, and then I'm going to put a coat of Mod Podge on it, because I'm going to put this this paper towel on for texture. And see where it was still wet at, it's not wanting to take any more paint. You have to make sure everything's dry, and I didn't do that, so I didn't get it dry everywhere. I have a feeling that I should have put a coat of Mod Podge down before I started painting, because it's not wanting to let me, it's dragging it up and not letting me. I'm going to grab my baby wipes. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm going to do that. I'm going to take this paint off. If it'll let me. Sorry about this. See, I told you it was a learning curve. We're going to be learning together. That's what I'm here for, is to make the mistakes, and then that way you'll do it right when you do it. I should have known better. And if you paint on ceramic like this, you're going to want to make sure you seal it, or it'll just scrape right off like like this. Okay. Okay, so I have this off. I'm gonna dry it real quick. Okay, so now we're gonna start with the Mod Podge. Could I sand it first? Well, this is a pretty old sanding block. It's not really doing anything, but that's a good idea. Probably if I had a better sander. And I'm not even sure where my gator thing is either. But, let me get this. I'm just going to put a layer of Mod Podge over it, because that'll put a barrier in between the ceramic and the, or porcelain or whatever this is. But it'll put a barrier in between, so it'll give the paint something to stick to. And I should have known that to begin with. I should have. That's my fault. As soon as I started painting it, I was thinking I should have put Mod Podge on it. I'm just leaning back because the light hits it and I can tell where the Mod Podge is and isn't, so that's what I'm doing here. Just looking. And I'm gonna dry it. Making sure it's all got some on it. Okay. I don't know why everything's taking so long to dry. Hi, Miss Kay. How are you? Hi, Miss Marie. Hi, Miss Dawn. I'm just making over this cutting board. It's from one of the Michael's grab bag boxes from like last year. Merry Christmas to everyone. I finally got everything wrapped except for I think one thing that's shown up. I still have some stuff that hasn't shown up, but we're not having our Christmas till Saturday, so. Okay, here we go. Hopefully this will work better. If it doesn't work this time, then I'm just gonna go to the chalk paint because I know it should cover this. And if this doesn't cover like I want it to with the second coat, I'm going to end up probably calling Lori and ask her more details on this particular paint. Ask her what it's used for. This is it's a DIY paint, but it's an all-in-one. It has a top coat in with it, built-in top coat, and it says 1 step. So I'm not sure. It's different than the ones I normally use. But it is not covering like I like it. Ooh. Okay, let's go for another coat. Hey, Kathy, Merry Christmas. How are you doing? You all ready for tomorrow? Apparently I'm not getting anything. The hub said that his tracking says my packages have been lost. Did you guys do Christmas over there today? I'm just putting this paint on here, and it looks like it's covering, but I might need to do a third coat. And this color is called Provincial. Oh, nice. That's sweet. I'm kind of putting it on thick on the second coat, but it might need a third coat. And I'm holding the heat gun up higher. Nothing big tomorrow, that's good. Just a day to take and relax, right? Just relax. I might not do a third coat all over. I might just do, make sure the wording down here is covered, because I'm going to put that, I'm going to put that paper towel on for texture. So it might be okay. But I want to make sure it's all dry, so when I put the Mod Podge over the top of it, it seals it in. See? I just want to make sure it's all dry, because it'll just pull off if I don't. You're going to Jimmy's tomorrow? That'll be fun. There's like 2 spots that have like a little bit of wetness to them still. I don't know why it's doing this. Okay, so we're just going to cover down here. There's still some more wording that is showing. Okay, so I'm just gonna dry this now, and then we can get busy doing the rest of it. don't think I've ever done a cutting board craft before. I just have a little bit left. And I don't know why I put that brush I used in the Mod Podge, I put it in the water. Instead of dirtying up another one. Well, I'm gonna lay this down and see if it covers. Ooh, that's a little hot. Let's see how this looks on here. Okay, yeah, I cannot see that wording now on there, so I'm just gonna cover this in Mod Podge and then I'll lay it down, and then I'll also lay the paper towel on top of here, and then I'm also going to put Mod Podge on top of it, and then I'll dry it again. And I'm trying not to mess up the paint when I do this either, because I don't want it to like come up or move or anything. And this is also kind of like a sealer for the paint to adhere to. What's everybody asked for? What's your top request for Christmas, your Christmas gift this year? Anything I don't know, interesting, I guess. I originally asked for a bunch of stuff for my Jeep, but then I was talked out of. I guess he could have got me some of it, but he was saying that some of the stuff I wanted wouldn't be good to get and then have set and wait, because I wanted to get some decals. And he said that they're not good to let them set like that, so I should wait to get them. I said, well, I guess you can get them for me for my birthday then. Your kids to be home, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good request. A great request. I'd love for my son to move back home. He lives in Texas. Okay, before, awesome, that's great. That's wonderful news, Miss Lou. Okay. I don't know why this is not working. Oh, that's nice. That's nice that they come home and see their mama on Christmas, Miss Linda. Unfortunately, my kids don't get along, so I can't ever get them together on the holidays, it seems like. 3 out of 5 of them come, but the other 2 haven't been coming, so, well, I don't expect my son from Texas to come up here every holiday, but he won't come because of my other daughter, so. Does it? I haven't. I think I put paper towel on one other craft I did, and I don't remember. I don't even remember what it was, but I'm pretty sure it was this year when I did it. It could have been last year, I guess. I don't even remember what I was doing or how I put it on. I've seen other crafters. Well, I was watching Nee one time out on Crafting with Nee. She used paper towel, but I think I came in after she put it on, so I really don't know how she did it. But I was gonna put it on and then dry it so it wouldn't be like wet when I try to put the transfer on. And I feel like I'm gonna have to use the sanding sponge to take the edges off as well. But I don't want these, yeah, that's, my son, and that's how he feels about one of his sisters, so. I can only pray one day, maybe. Okay, so I've got, it's bubbled up right here really bad, so I don't know how I'm going to fix that. I guess like that. I think I'm going to put one more layer over it and then I'll dry it. Probably should have asked for another container of Mod Podge for Christmas. Yeah, that's true, Miss Joanne. That's good, Miss Linda. That's great to hear. I know, I talked to my brother, I don't have any, like, full-blooded siblings, but I have a half-brother that I talk to sometimes. I don't have any sisters. My husband works with his brother every day, so they get along. He gets along with his brothers really good, so I always wanted siblings, but I didn't even meet my dad till like the day before I turned, I think, 16. And then I found out I had 2 half brothers, and I only talked to one of them. You have an older brother you'll see tomorrow, or you'll see when you have your Christmas. That's good. Okay, so I think that's good enough. I'm gonna go ahead and dry it. What do I do with my lid? Oh well, I'll set it over there for now and I'll find it. Let's go ahead and dry this. If this dries pretty well, I think this will be cute. Oh no. I'm sorry. I think I knew that. You probably told me that. I forgot. Oh, wow. Your kids are the only grandkids out of 21. Miss Linda, you have 20 other siblings? Your kids are special if they are the only grandkids. I think this is pretty dry. There's a spot that's not wanting to dry for some reason right there, but oh well. I'm just going to use this the sanding block and take off the excess paper towel now. Uh-oh. Maybe I should turn it as I do it so it doesn't do that again. I probably should have stuck with one of the other ideas I had. I'm probably going to put the heat on it again after I get this done. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened here, but on this top corner. The Mod Podge seems like it's still wet. So, I'm trying to fix this corner because it pulled off. If I can. Okay. Oh, awesome, Miss Stephanie. Thank you for coming back. I hope you win something. I'm just now getting this paper towel on here. It seems to be doing just fine down here around the bottom area and around the edges. I just had trouble around this top part for some reason. But I like my stuff to look distressed, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay. I'm gonna try to dry this some more. Okay, so this is pretty dry. I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and put this hole back in here. Oh, how did I do that? Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pull the transfer out of here to see what it's going to look like. Oh, okay. So what I'm going to do is I guess I should cut it. Can I just take this piece out? Okay, I'm just going to take that piece out of the book because I'm going to use these pieces to go across the top, and I'm going to put one of them on the bottom. So let me see here. I'm going to go ahead and trying to cut in between so I'm not cutting either one of okay, so I have the snowman. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to put him right in the center. And then I'm going to let me do it this way. Okay. So I can use that. I didn't want to take it all off because I can use this part for like a ornament or something. I can use that on another piece. So I'm going to go ahead and put the snowman on first, I think, and then I'll put these on, and I'm going to put one at the top and one at the bottom. And I'm just cutting them. And I think, because this one doesn't have an ornament at the end, I think I'm going to put this one at the top, because I can cover this side up with the bow so it doesn't show. And this one can go down here at the bottom. Okay, does that sound good? And it's going to look like this. Hi, Miss Sandra. Hi, Miss Wendy. I'm sorry if I've missed anybody. Miss Stephanie, welcome in. Let me know if you're new here. I appreciate you being here. I'm usually on Monday and Thursday at 8 Eastern Standard Time. And I'm just on now because I'm supposed to be doing the 12 crafts of Christmas, because my 12 days of Christmas did not work out for me. And I'm gonna stand up after I pick this stuff up. I'm gonna stand up so I can make sure that this is centered, and it looks pretty centered. Okay, so I'm gonna take the backer off. I'm hoping that this is dry enough. It's not, it doesn't feel completely dry. I'm worried about it. That's why I'm worried about it. But hopefully it'll go on okay, and then it can lay here overnight and dry. And I'm just going to use this plastic scraper that comes with all the IODs. This is from the miltonsdaughter.com website store. I'm just going to see if it's, no, it's not pulling off. I probably should have put this, probably should have prepped the board and then done the stencil later. because it's not wanting to transfer now that it's wet, I think. I'm pretty sure that's why. And I'm messing up the paper is what I'm doing. I'm having to do it a little bit at a time. Because some of it's coming off and some of it isn't. Dang it. I just thought it'd be cute with the snow, with the paper towel, because it would give like a snow effect. Apparently, it doesn't like it. Even on this side still, it's not. This is a workout. I'm trying to I'm trying to go slowly when I lift it up so I can see where it's not pressed down, and then I can go back in and go back over it a little bit. But I did say that I like the distressed look, so I think I lost a piece. I don't know where it went, but there's like a piece missing right there. I'll show you when I get it pulled up. Now I'm working on the snowman because I think there's some of him that's not going down too, so this really shouldn't take this long. Oh, thank you, Miss Lou. I have it back here on the shelf behind me. I'm not done with it because I do want to use popsicle sticks to join them together. And then I'm going to put some candy canes on the popsicle sticks in between the cars. So when I get that done, I will take a picture of it and post it. Today, Christmas Eve, I finally got my banner changed. So I'll probably leave it up until I put Valentine's Day up, probably. So when I come on Thursday, I'll still be doing Christmas, but starting Monday next week, I'll probably start doing Valentine's Day and maybe some winter crafts. This arm is almost done. Thank you, Miss Lou. Okay, this part of his scarf is not wanting to come off at all for some reason. Okay, be careful. The hubs is going to work. He's on call this week. Well, he's on call all the time, I guess. If they need extra people, but some weeks he gets called in more than others. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a distressed snowman because of the background. The glue is coming through. Since it's not dry all the way, it's coming through and it's sticking to the plastic, and then it's messing up the picture. So I just have this one piece. Dang it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so just don't use don't use paper towel to do this project. Just use paint and yours won't turn out like this. It doesn't look horrible, but there's a piece of the greenery down here missing for some reason. I don't know where it went. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one up here. And I'm just going to start on this one end. Hopefully this works. Cross your fingers. So this is going to do the same thing as the snowman did. Goodness. I'm just trying to do a little bit at a time, and as I see it coming off the plastic, I'm lifting it up so it doesn't re-stick. Hopefully this will work. This right here isn't wanting to come off. I think this needs to go to the chicken coop. Hi, Miss Diana. Hi, Miss Stella. How is everyone? Let me know if you're new here, guys, so you can get your name in the drawing. Also, I have a VIP group, so you can post your crafts in there. If you're not a member over there, go ahead and join in over there. sticking, paper towel sticking right here in this area. Hopefully. No, the paper towel came up right there too. So there's the top part. Looks like he's in a blizzard, isn't he? It's not just snowing. Yeah, that's what I need to send all my dud crafts to Erin so she can put them in her chicken coop. I was just saying that because she said that, because she says it. I don't have a chicken coop myself. I just think it's funny. It's just funny. But, I can take some ink around the edges and make it look even more distressed before I put the bow on, and maybe it'll end up making it look, maybe all the imperfections will make it look that much cuter, I guess. Maybe. Oops. It moved. Let me... Look, I'm on the last piece, and I finally learned the assignment. I think I used way too much Mod Podge up at the top, and that's why it didn't dry good. Because down here it's drier. And that piece didn't give me any hassles. There's that. What do you guys think? Did it turn out decent anyway, or am I kidding myself? going to use one of these. I have these brushes, these makeup brushes that I use for the ink. I got these at Dollar Tree. Not bad, that's good. I'm glad it's not bad. I'm just distressing around the edges with the gem folds. Or maybe it's Tim. I always forget. Distressed Oxide Vintage Photo is what I'm using. And I think I got this at, I'm pretty sure I got this one at Hobby Lobby. And see, this could be a winter craft. So you could leave it up, you know, through the end of February at least. But one of my ribbons that I have looks like Santa's belt, so I don't know if you'd want to use that one and leave it up, but that made it look even better, didn't it? I don't think it looks bad either. Looks really cute. So I'm going to set it out of the way because I'm going to, I don't know where my, I haven't made a bow in forever, so I don't know where my bow maker is, but so I'm just going to use these ribbons. I got this ribbon from Milton's daughter as well a while back, last summer I think, or maybe it was around Valentine's Day, but I'm going to use one of these. I've got this red with white polka dot. I'm going to use that. And then I'm going to use some of this. And I'm not sure where I place in time. Is that a Hobby Lobby? Oh, thank you, Miss Linda. This has like burgundy, cream, and brown-ish in it, but I'm going to use that as the tie-off piece, and then I will also put some in the bow as well. I really wish I had my thing for that. I make the gray, I think it's a bow dabra is what it's called. I wish I had it. I'm not sure where it's at. I'm on call. I took yesterday and today off because our company gives us the 5 days in between Christmas and New Year's. Oh, thank you, Miss Beverly. I got your Christmas card today. Thank you so much. I'm such a procrastinator. I'm so bad. I've been meaning to get some Christmas cards and get them sent out in the mail, and I feel so bad because I haven't done it. I haven't done it yet, but I'm still gonna send. Would it be dumb if I still sent Christmas cards out? Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna see how many pieces I can get. Out of this. This ribbon is so pretty. I don't know how long these are. I just guesstimated, and I'm trying to get them all the same length. Trying. I'm just using this whole piece. Uh-oh, what happened here? Okay. Oh, I just feel bad because I've gotten a lot of cards from my Hickabilly sisters, and I just haven't. I have some cards left over from last year that I wanted to use, but of course they're out here in my garage somewhere in my craft collection, and I don't know where they are. So I've been meaning to pick some up from the store, and I just never do, or I never grab them when I'm out. But I did get a pack yesterday. Was it yesterday? It might have been a couple days ago, but I just haven't been in the mood to really do anything. Okay, so, well, let me get, I don't know how many pieces of this I have, and I don't know how long this red is. You guys, I might just, I'm just going to use the cream, this red, and the striped one, because that's so cute. I would like to be able to put it out, you know, for the entire winter season. Okay, so there's 10 here, so let's see if I can get 10 of these. I'm not sure where this ribbon came from. It says the Ribbon Boutique, and it was $1.99. Hobby Lobby. It has Hobby Lobby. No, I didn't start when I wanted to. I've been doing the 12 crafts of Christmas because I didn't start on that Friday when I wanted to. I ended up starting on Monday. So it's been the 12 crafts of Christmas instead of the 12 days of Christmas. So this is 5. And I should have, I should have cut these earlier today, but I didn't think about it. Well, I didn't even know what I was going to do tonight until about an hour before I come out here, because I had the 2 other ideas, but then I couldn't find the things that I needed to do them. I'm getting 2 more pieces. Miss Beverly, did you ever send me your address so I can send you your thing you won? Okay, and I still have some to use for Valentine's Day. Did you guys see I changed my... No, what? Well, you need to get it to me. Uh-oh. Well, this is only going to have 5, and I don't know where I got... No, this one came from Joann Fabrics. I'm going to have to go get some more of this. I really like it. I can use this one for another tie off, I guess. Oh my goodness. See, I really need to have my bow dabra because of how I want to do this bow. It's probably not going to look right. Oh, I might. I haven't printed that off in a while. I don't know if I have an updated one, but it should have your address on it. Oh my goodness. This is not going to do what I want it to do. I need to see if I can find my bow dabber real quick. I don't want to throw things that I might need, though. I'm not going to be able to find it. There's no use in even trying. usually keep it down here on this side of me. Or behind, back here behind me, and I don't see it anywhere. It's covered up somewhere. Let's see. I wonder if I could just hold them in my fingers and do it. Oh, you're fine. So I'm just trying to make a little bow like this. Merry Christmas, Miss Anna. How are you? Did you guys do anything today? Before I get off here, I also want to, so I'm going to put the thin one, I'm going to put in between, I guess I'm going to do 2 reds and 2 creams, and then I'll put one of those in, because there's 10 of these and only 5 of that little one. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I oh, you know what? I only have 5 pieces, so that means I'm not gonna even be able to. I think this bow is going to be smaller than what I planned on doing, because I only have 5 of those. So she's still coughing really bad. I'm not real sure. She says she's taking the medicine, but it doesn't seem to be helping. I feel like she needs some NyQuil. That usually takes care of it. It used to take care of it for me when I was her age. But I can't take that now that I'm on my narcolepsy medicine. Okay, I think that's as big as I'm gonna do, because let's see here. I don't want to pull the wrong. I'm going to tie it off back here, and then we'll kind of work on getting the little loops straight. How is this bow? Is that cute? I wanted to make it bigger, and I probably would have if I had more of this and had my oh my goodness, it's covering up the snowman. I feel like I need a button or wait. I was going to put a button in there, but what about these berries? I'm just gluing them on. I didn't even show them to you guys. I'm sorry. I was going to grab a button, but then I saw these berries. How's that look? And then what do you think about the bow going at the top? Or would it look better on this side or this side? I don't know if I want it covering his face. That's why I thought I could trim I could also trim the tails too. What do y'all think? On the top where I have it, Miss Lou? Well, wait, I also have some of this greenery I can put with it too. Should I put some of this greenery with it? It has it kind of feels like felt or something. I want the ones with the berries and the greenery on it. All right. So there's one. Let's get a few of them here. Let me see what else I have, because I used to have it doesn't look like it's in there. I used to have some Excelsior, and I used to have some, might be in this one over here. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm not sure where it's at right now, so I won't worry about it. But, I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I'm just going to add some hot glue right there. And then I'm going to put some glue on the ends of these. And just like stick them in there. And bend them out and around. And then the same way on this side. I'll probably, when I have some extra time, I'll look for that Sweet Annie and the Excelsior, and I can add that in around this bow as well. And then I am going to go ahead and trim. I'm going to trim down the tails on this, just so it's not in his face. Let me hold this up now. I'm just trimming the ones that's like hanging down over him. There you go. Does that look cute, or should I trim down the rest of these too? There, that looks good. How is that? It was a rough start, but I think I did pretty good on the finish. What about y'all? Awesome. I think this turned out really cute. Now I need to get a really, I think it would look pretty on, oh, what do you call it? Like a book stand? I need to get like a ornate book stand and put this on it. I think that would be really pretty. All right, y'all. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to use. I'm going to set this out of the way for now. So for that, the rag tree that I said that I had planned on doing on Sunday, I'm going to go ahead and prep it tomorrow. I just feel like it would be really boring for you guys to sit and watch me cut up a bunch of... Not going to the chicken coop after all, Miss Lou? Awesome. Yay! Thank you, Miss Darlene. So, my thought is what I'm going to do is, well, this is quite not as wide, which is, it's still going to be okay. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure it by the bottom of this. I'm going to take and cut out square boards, square pieces of cardboard. And I'm probably going to have like 5. I'm going to taper it down and have like 5 different boards that get smaller as they go up. And I'm going to use those as a, what do you call it? Just to measure the material. I can't think of what that would be called. What is that called? Like a pattern. Like I'm going to have 5 different sizes tapering up, and then I'm going to use them and cut I'm going to cut the fabric, and it sounds like a lot to me, but I'm probably going to have like 20 pieces of each size, just because I don't want to run out and not have enough. But then after I cut them, and I got this fabric, I believe I got it off of Etsy. Honestly, I can't remember. Or maybe I got it off of Amazon. I don't know. I got 2 bunches because I wanted to make sure I had enough. But let me see how many different, I haven't even looked at this. I don't know how many different patterns are here. So there's this one with the poinsettias. There's this one with trees. There's a, what's this? Argon? What is this print? I don't remember. All I can think of is those socks that old men used to wear. I can't think of it. So, but that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one says Merry Christmas. 8, 9, 10. Are those the same? No, those 11. 12. So I guess there's 12 different patterns. Argyle. That's it. I said argon. I was close. A little bit. So there's 12 different prints, and I'm gonna do 5 sizes. So I'll just have to see. I'll have to see how what happens when I start cutting. Because I want, well, I mean, I'll have at least one of each, and then maybe a couple of other ones. I think they're bigger than Fat Corners. Let me hold it up. I'll just hold one of them up, I guess. It might be a Fat Quarter. I'm not sure what size it is. Do you know what size fat quarters are? So this is 18 and then maybe 22 by 22 maybe. Oh no, they're 22 by 18. 22 by 18. Yeah, 18 by 22, Miss Darlene. That's what they are. So is that a fat quarter? Yeah. So I'm going to get these cut. And then Thursday, I will do the... I'm going to do the fabric tree on Thursday. I'm going to do this... oh my goodness. I'm going to have some trash on here. I'm going to do this little sign on Thursday. And then maybe one other. Maybe one or two other ones that shouldn't take that long. So I'll be back on Thursday. And I'll just leave this right here until I get everything cleaned up. But, well, maybe not. I'm just going to set everything out of the way. But I wanted to show you guys how I was going to prep it. That way, if you guys want to do one, then you'll know what I did. And I'll save the pieces of cardboard and put the sizes on them so you guys can write that down. And then what else? I think that's it. But I'm gonna hop off here. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm so glad this turned out so cute. And you guys have a Merry, Merry Christmas. And have a good night. Get a lot of good sleeps. Thank you all for coming in and hanging out with me. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.